and the fusion reactor is online. We have a positive pull, a positive pull.
Hell yeah.
Okay, and you are recording. You were good. All right, Rock Chalk Jayhawk, baby. How's it going, Peter?
Dude, it's been a good week. I'm excited for the future. Had some ups and downs. Had a little bit of an existential crisis this week. I'm not gonna lie.
Tell me
Had
about
a
it.
conversation with some friends that just I was asking them about God and whatnot. Ended up at getting way down the rabbit hole, and asking them questions. And they were like so enlightened that they were just like telling me it was all meaningless. But I was like picking up what they were putting down, and it just like really got to me for a little bit there. But
Whoa.
it.
So you have some friends that were enlightened, but they were like everything's meaningless. That seems like a contradiction in terms.
Enlightened in their. Yes, I know.
I see. Like enlightened as they're not taking any bullshit from the world. They got it figured
Yeah,
out.
they got it figured out. They're like your body's just like a ticket to this carnival we're in, to the amusement park, and you're not. Oh my god.
Dude,
So
that's so
when you get
funny.
into these level of conversations, it's such a mind fuck anyway.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, I I appreciated the thought exercise. I think I like to have. It ended up being. It felt like it was like for them it was like kind of dark, but not. They they're happy people. I feel like it was just me asking them questions. They had to be smart or something. I don't know. Anyway,
Crazy.
it's
A question. A
crazy.
question. A question.
Yeah.
Qualifying question. Do these humans love like smoking DMT or something like that? Something that like blasts off the doors of the house of the
I
soul?
I wouldn't know for
Oh,
sure,
okay.
right? But they're artists. They're artists, and they have.
I'm
Yeah,
not
they
trying to
like
blame
they like
smoking
gamed
DMT.
for they had some real estate investments, I guess, that they had, and they
Uh huh.
up 2 years ago they were like, for the 4 years before that they were just like online gaming for fun.
Uh huh.
So they're they literally do whatever they want, like live on an island somewhere, and I don't know. Anyway, back
Okay,
wave stepping
so
out.
they are well to
Yeah,
do.
not necessarily well to. I don't know that they're
Uh huh.
well to do. They're living on an island off the coast of Africa, a tiny island somewhere. I think they're
Seychelles.
no idea. I don't
Oh, okay.
remember. Nor would blast them.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, there's
Nice. Okay. The reason I brought up the DMT thing is sometimes I've seen when people there's so many strong psychedelics out there that sometimes when people get a hold of the sweet DMT, which you can get that stuff out of like plants in your backyard. It's like
right.
it's like it might be the
Makes
common
sense.
wavelength carrier like cellularly in everything. Like when people go, the universe is a vibration and it's just ohm, or like ohm is like the eternal sound, like the eternal animating sound of the whole thing. In the beginning, when God was speaking at the beginning, he might have been going ohm, like just one of those exactly. Anywho, the people are I encountered some people recently that were smoking some DMT, and it's almost like seeing somehow all of the curtains pulled back, like um what's the right way to say it? It's the task of somehow getting to ultimate reality, like a consciousness of ultimate reality for oneself, was so daunting that they just like gave up. Like, oh, it's just too. It's a mountain that's too high to climb. It's like no, that's like, dude, that's why your brain doesn't let you see the whole mountain like all at once. It lets you see what's in front of you as you climb. As you kind of move. But
Right.
with the meaningless thing, dude, that anytime you kind of have to come out on meaningless or it's just this or that, for me that's sort of the God piece of the equation isn't in there.
Right.
Because
No,
for
that
my
definitely
yeah
wasn't in there for them.
yeah
Like it was you could travel all over the world and have or create happiness participating in any of these
sure
ideologies, and
yeah
you'll probably have a great life, but
yeah
you're just playing games.
oh I mean Dude, well, you're in a different. You are building your life and your career, and you're establishing your family, and you are in your 20s, and there's a ton of the fucking world you should go see for
Right.
sure. You know,
100%. Yeah,
that's
no, there
not the
was
same
like,
as being at the other end of the time spectrum. Like,
yeah, no, they're not that old either. My guess is they're in
that's
their
cool.
30s. But
Living on an island off of Africa means they've seen some places, though, right?
yeah, no, yep. They grew up in Eastern Europe, I think. So,
Yeah, yeah.
um,
That's very cool. I mean, that's a very complex society.
right.
You get
Yeah,
a
I
lot
just,
there.
yeah, very smart people. Very, very smart, well
Well,
articulated. Never, especially the guy there. He's never wrong. Oh, I love watching him never be wrong. He's so intentional about never. That's why this conversation was so interesting, because it was like,
that's cool.
just kind of the questions I would ask him and then how he would answer them. It was just like he was trying to put me through some paces. Like, you have to get to it, bro. I was like, all right, but it's
That's
not.
cool.
I don't know. We can step out of this slight existential crisis that was generated from that
Dude,
conversation.
your existential crisis makes me want to tell you about this other thing. So,
Okay.
so like, okay, because when so people are like, oh, is God real or is God isn't real or whatever, and it's like it's only as real as your experience. Like if it's
Yeah.
like if you had parents that were 100% like totally connected to God and like, you know, I call that enlightened. When someone's enlightened, I feel like they are pretty much occupying the same IP address as God. Like they've decided, they've kind of seen, for me, a certain set of truths, like that there is an ultimate energy consciousness at the heart of everything, and it's spread throughout all of creation and all of time. There's just one of it, and there is no fundamental difference between me little Rev Paul here with my eyes and this thing. It's just when I'm thinking I'm it, I'm just only seeing a part of it. But when I relax just a little bit, the sponge fills with water or whatever, and then I know myself as something bigger. It's not an experiment. It's not a conceptual thing. I am like this
Right.
larger thing, in the same way that I can control my fingers and my toes.
Right.
When I'm that larger thing, I can move whatever that is, and it fucking defies definition 1,000%, because all of our language is based on the nervous system of a human. And so what happens when the human discovers that their nervous system is just an endpoint in a giant network that's actually everything, and you can just decide to be a bigger thing, and then you are this bigger thing.
Right.
Paramahansa Yogananda called it cosmic consciousness, and that's exactly what it feels like. If you let it roll, you start seeing yourself as like galaxies and shit, and it's just a stupid thing to try to say in words, because everyone's like, yeah, dude, I have dreams and imaginations all the time. It's like, no, when planets are your toes, that's not an imagination.
Yeah.
That's not. There's something.
Right. And that's a whole different mind state to like be in that thing, to see that, whereas most people are like so focused on like paying their bills and whatnot. They've got these massive blinders on. Even me, I can tell, like, as I'm like fading in and out of like like I can tell, like, when I'm walking in the woods and I can see, like, as I'm walking, like, how much I'm like looking around versus just like thinking and staring right in front of me so I don't trip and fall. You know, there's this difference between like being present and as you're walking, you're intaking the data so you don't trip and fall, but you're also like absorbing. It's like, how hard is your mind working and bringing your whole consciousness focused right at one little thing.
Totally. And this is why
letting it
this
out.
is why learning to meditate and just, which is, I could, so Paramahansa Yogananda is like, meditation is being with God, prayer is speaking to God, but before you can really do it, you have to be able to control your awareness, just like you're saying. You've got to like, so a lot of times when people say meditate, what they're really saying is learn how to control your inner focus so that you can put it on one thing and just leave it there. And then pretty much the way Paramahansa Yogananda teaches it is like, dude, just put it on God. Just like put your focus on God, and then you encounter some being. This was my experience of it. You encounter some teacher or some being that basically just being around them a little bit, they're just hanging out at that 0.0.0.0 IP address, like the start of everything, so much that you kind of catch it like a flame. It's like your whole soul is like a big box of tinder, like a bunch of flammable shit, and they're just always throwing off sparks. And so if you hang around them long enough, you go, oh fuck, it's on fire. What's on fire? Oh, the small view of yourself and and sort of all of the pain and suffering that we associate with life. It really is just wrapped around a very small part. In any event, the reason why I wanted to what I wanted to tell you was I created 90 minutes of training this week. It was a huge push at work.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I had a sprint. I had this item on a sprint for like 3 sprints, and I was like, dude, it will not go through a 4th sprint without this thing getting completed. Pardon me. So I literally pushed back the world. I took like a whole day to like figure out a new position for my green screen and new lights and a different setup that I could use to teach all the stuff I wanted to teach. Mm-hmm. And I got 90 minutes of it recorded. And I was so in the moment when I recorded it that like I was playing it back. I was like checking my levels and looking at it and stuff. And I was listening. I was like, does that guy even make sense? And the person, what was it? This is a long ass story. I blew my own mind. I was like, the shit I was saying in the recording, I was like, dude, you fucking got this. Like, it was so crazy to hear it coming back from another side. I was like, anyway.
Yeah.
It really kind of...
That's nice to be able to watch your work and appreciate it.
Yeah. I think what was happening is maybe I was so stressed and I was having a lot of fear around, can I get this damn thing across? And I'd been procrastinating for a couple sprints. And then when I finally broke the egg on it, I was like, dude, that's what it's like to stand on the other side of that challenge. And but anyway, I literally... Okay, so... In Hinduism, they call the understanding of the small self like Sita, like the individualized self, and then Ram, which is everything, like everything else understanding itself as one thing. And so there's this dance between the Sita, the small self, and the Ram, the big self, the Sita and the Ram, back and forth. I feel like I basically like knocked the chair over on my Sita, on my small understanding, and my soul was sort of like on the ground being like, yeah, the view down here is like totally fucking different, dude. Like it's not, and I couldn't get back in the chair for some reason. I was like, holy fuck. Like I was a little bit discombobulated. Anywho, long damn story short, I had this intuition. Sathi Sai Baba. Have I ever talked about Sai Baba before?
I think so, probably.
Yeah. It's just like this super enlightened dude who would be considered like a Christ figure in India, who did all these miracles, all these manifestations, and all these healings and all this stuff. What I was realizing is that I really, in what I was describing in this training, was that I was looking for, how does one grow in character? Like, how do you grow your character? Mm-hmm. And Sai Baba laid out 5 basic human values: love, peace, truth, nonviolence, and right action. And pretty much only through the pursuit of these does one really kind of... It's a very good description for just becoming a better person and like applying your life force energy to becoming a better person. Anywho, long story, dude. I just like Google Sathi Sai Baba education. I'll tell. It's a part of a longer story. I'll tell you that story later. But
okay.
Anyway, I go to their website and I run into this thing called the 9 Gems. And the 9 Gems were like letters that Sai Baba sent to key disciples. And you know, the disciples were over it in his years, and so it's like this PDF, and they've typed out all of the cool text, and then they have this recording where this sweet Indian lady is like reading in like really good English the text, and then they just show you the letter, which is like sometimes on the back of like aviation stationery. Like Sai Baba was staying at some hotel and he was like, oh, I got this letter from a disciple and he wrote this shit down. Anywho, these letters are like nuclear powered like fusion of the soul.
Words.
Yeah. The disciple is coming to Sai Baba and going, hey, the world's kicking my ass, and I'm like, I'm down, dude. Like, what do I do? And Sai Baba's like mofo, he wouldn't use the word, but he's like, hey, you're God too. And so, know it, and I know that you know it, and so, because we've talked about this before, and just like use the 5 values to reach into your life. Like, live the truth that you're connected to. Like, live the source of God inside you, and like, you know, meditate on the holy name and all this. Anyway, it's just like this very short, little terse, but like super explosive letter, one after another. Like, boom, boom, boom. I only get through like 3 of these, and then I have to just put down my headphones, and I just like go into some kind of meditative state where I am. It's just dumb to try to put it into words, but it was like getting stuck on the big part of the self longer than I usually do.
The big part of the self longer.
Yeah. And anyway, a long way to say that the pursuit of those 5 core values and just becoming a better person is an excellent way to like grow the connection to God and the meaning in one's life. And all the meaning comes from the connection to God. Like, there's no other thing that provides meaning. Like, when people go, "Hey, life's meaningless," I'm like, "Oh, you haven't seen the source of it yet." Like, that's all I think.
You just got to the game, huh?
Yeah. Dude, you have to press start on the controller of life.
Yeah.
You're just kind of like
There's
watching
5 buttons.
Just like we're watching the opening credits. Oh, dude, we haven't connected yet. We haven't done the.
The join thing.
We missed our step. Let's. I'm gonna pull you in here. Okay, here it comes.
See if we can get this first try.
Hell yeah, we can. I hear it. I hear the magic.
Did it.
Dude, you're fucking getting good at this shit.
Yeah, that was really tripping me up for a while. Do you have to like wait? There's like a pace. You can't click the PlayStation button until it turns blue, and then you just need to tap it. You don't hold it. You don't do nothing. Just tap it. But you have to wait till it turns blue.
Yeah, totally. Good
deal.
Dude, summarizing that previous whole very, I'm pretty high. I'm realizing here as we're talking. Yeah, good. That was that. I am continuously shocked when some being like a Sai Baba, you know, kind of puts all religion aside and says, hey, this stuff's universal. Just be a better person. Just love more. You know, have peace in your heart and in your mind. You know, do the right thing in the world. You know, try not to commit real violence towards people, like towards anything. And that is how God grows inside you. And it's like, that's how that you could translate and say, like, that's how meaning grows inside you.
Yeah.
And it's so true.
Well, that's how you feel peace too, really.
That's how you feel peace, exactly.
Feel that peace. Because the antithesis of those 5 points are you getting stressed out about stuff, literally.
Yeah.
In
100%.
different forms, yeah.
Yeah.
I should save these upgrade points, probably.
Yeah, there's whole websites and, you know, really enlightened 9-year-olds out there that were dedicated to like figuring out the best paths through this thing. You know, you have to get someone who's not. Well, because they don't have jobs. If they don't have jobs, they have 10,000 hours to spend on this shit. They're usually in the know.
Yep.
Woohoo! There's just some good battles. Here we go.
Pitiful rebel defenders here.
Where
did
you go?
Oh yeah, I was looking for you. Let's go to A. Let's do A. Oh wait, you're going to B? I'll go to B. Oh, you're on top of that thing up there. Cool. What's up? We killing fools? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we're trying to. Good afternoon, ladies.
Woohoo!
Where's B? I feel like I'm gonna get flanked or something.
Are we going to B? Let's do some B. I'm right behind you.
Oh, we'll kill the guy that just killed me.
Yeah, I will totally get revenge for you. Alright, what are we doing? Figuring out our grenades is what we're doing. Shot him in the gut. Wow, they're getting us. They're throwing some noobs at us, man. These guys don't know what's happening.
Snap! Shouldn't have tried to run in that room.
Okay, wait. I gotta change character. We got Death Troopers available. That's right. Death Troopers. Okay, we're shooting fish in a barrel. Is that what we're doing?
Wow, it's real dark in here.
It is really dark in here. B's kind of cool. You guys are gonna have to do better than that. Nothing solves your problem like a dead enemy soldier.
Nope. I got 3 of them, but I did die. Let's
Me
go
too.
again.
Me too.
Let's go again. I'm getting back in the sync of this. Hopefully.
Yes.
Hopefully.
There's an enormous difference between this kind of a thing. My wife is like, I'm telling her about nonviolence. She's like, how nonviolent are you? And you and Peter are out like butchering fools. And I'm like, it's not the same. Not the
It's
same.
not the same.
That's not real. That's like, these aren't real people. It's kind of, what I do love about this though, I actually don't dig just the violence for the violence sake, you know? It's like if this was stacking blocks or something at an intense rate, the same rate of speed, I would be into it. You know, if it was sort of a but it's competition, and it's kind of the honing of a skill in a group is what attracts me to this. It's like really fun to be with other people and to be honing your skills and to be figuring out how to get better and better and better at something. That is what I love about this.
Yeah. The fast iteration with lots of
Yes.
dopamine.
With lots of dopamine. And like some, it's like I guess you could say consequences in that too.
Whoa, is there like different types of grenades in this map or something?
Yeah, like it's acting differently than you expected to.
I don't know. No, these shocks. I haven't seen those. Did we get A?
I don't know, but we're losing. We're not really owning B like we wanna. Maybe it's time to switch up. I'm with you in 4, 3, 2. While I'm here, I'm just gonna kill these people. They must feel terrible being down there, being like fish in a barrel.
Yeah,
How can
this
the
is
rebels
fish in
still
a barrel.
resist us? Crush them at once before it's too late.
I don't know if this is a great strategy, but it's insanely fun.
Yeah. Whoa.
It's overtime, which means we're on borrowed time. Okay, this guy's on B. Alright, we're all on B.
This will take but a moment.
Back.
No more
Dude, we're gonna get this. That guy had to go be Darth Vader out there in the hall to keep him back, but that's cool.
Back. That works.
He's like Principal
For
Darth
me.
Vader out there active.
Protector of the.
Whatever he's protecting.
Got. Oh my goodness.
Coming
That
in
guy.
both sides. Oh my gosh, they're gonna do it. They're gonna throw us out. They threw us out.
Go
Nice
back,
job.
bro.
Nice job.
Defeat.
Enemies.
So, I
Oh,
Alright, well.
only to
we're learning.
little-
We're learning about
yeah.
this map. That was
Tatooine. But B is a little bit weird. We should go to a different one next time.
yeah. Or maybe be early or something like that. But yeah, it looks like we should do our pivot to another situation and then grab it.
Those seem like a short game. That was a very low amount of points.
They caught us on the first acquisition and we did not carry it out.
Gotcha.
Like there was probably A, B, C. We had to like probably get 4 of those, and we got like tossed in the first round. Woo!
Heavy, coming in hot.
Coming in hot.
Protect your neck.
I'm gonna raise my blood sugar here.
Get some sweets, some nectar. Trigger fortified 10 times as an enforcer. Play any mode for 10 minutes. Defeat being horn buffed. What's that? Hey, we get to do it again. Same map. That's nice.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah. Round 2. Bam, bam. Burn some incense or something.
Sorry, I was out of audio contact there while I was pounding some glucose.
Oh, you're good.
Didn't want to chomp in your ear. Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, how do you feel about cussing in your life?
How do I feel about it?
Yeah, I've been contemplating the nature of cussing.
I think that it is an opportunity to not use your language to your words
Fullest.
to the extent that you should.
Yeah.
But like you get lazy and end up saying curse words. Whoa! Somebody flanked us right there.
Yeah.
Got. Alright. So oh yeah. Oh. Anyway, so yeah, it's we'll come back to that.
Looks like B is something that's moving. It's moving cargo on B.
Oh, I got.
Wow, there are a lot of them. Nice. Nothing solves your problem like a dead enemy soldier. But got it, dude. There's like you gotta just focus one at a time, Line them up, knock them down. Did we lose or win? I think we captured.
Get ready to dig in.
Okay. Crazy. They're unleashing the psychic lightning on us out here.
Yeah. Oh my god. Watching this guy die.
I agree. You could use cursing mindlessly and just overuse it. I think I also pick it up when I'm in environments. Like when people kind of freely cuss openly. I tend to pick it up more. I used to work at go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish that.
Dude, I worked with a lot of Mormons. Have you ever been around a lot of Mormons before?
Yeah, I spent a summer living on BYU's campus.
Are you serious? That's about as in the heart of it as you get. I learned, like Mormons are like a zero cussing situation. Like I was in rooms with adults and I'd say darn and I'd watch them like, their faces get all crazy. It's like I slapped them with water and I was like, or like slapped them with a wet fish. And so it was always surprising to me. I was like, oh wow, there's some people who just don't curse ever.
Yeah.
And then so when you do just a little bit, you're making a huge impact on them.
Right.
You know.
Because that language it carries energy with it.
It does carry energy. It does. Emotion.
Which is why I don't.
Emotion.
Yeah, emotion, and it's like cheap emotion almost.
I see. Like a.
I said cheap emotion in that you can. I don't know. Maybe it's just like very.
It's
I
not
don't wanna say
sophisticated.
strong, but it's like. Does translate. Maybe just because it is taboo.
Yeah, agreed. There's power in it because it's
These
taboo.
words are
But it's
not-
also like a root. It's almost like you're gesturing to a different part of the brain when you cuss. Are we capturing? I am standing on B and we are not capturing. It's broken. I think it's broken.
Oh, we're defending.
Oh, we are defending. I was not. Oh yeah, we're defending. You're right. Wrong. I read that totally wrong.
Oh no.
We have been joined by Lord Vader.
Oh, I did not operate well in that situation.
So the thing not moving is awesome. That's what we Dude, I might be a little high. Yeah, I think different words mean different things culturally and in different situations. Like the Mormons, they don't use the word darn. And so if you go darn, they're like, oh my god. Okay. There's also a difference between cursing and cussing in my estimation. I think cursing is trying to intend harm to someone, and you're kind of wrapping it in your own language. I think that's a real thing. I think you can curse people.
Okay,
by
your
like,
energy pointed
exactly.
at them. Yeah, like I totally feel that. Like I used one time I was driving to jiu-jitsu, and I like barely went over the lane. Like there's I was going around a corner, coming out of a roundabout.
Yeah.
And I kind of oust the person next to me just a tiny bit, not really, not a whole lot. They didn't even seem to notice or anything. But the guy behind them comes up and he's looking at me in the window. Through the window, he comes up and like paces right next to me and flicks me off, like, and just like, fuck you. And I was like,
yeah.
I felt that,
feel it.
dude. And I was like, what happened?
Yeah.
What did I do?
Yeah.
To you.
I think cussing can be fun too. It's fun to have words that make your parents crazy or other people crazy, you know?
Right, the trigger words.
Well, yeah, the trigger words are probably a whole different thing. That's a whole... Because that's kind of like, when people talk about trigger words and trigger words, they're talking about like, don't recreate my trauma for me. And it's like, dude, that's kind of your responsibility, not mine. Like... But, yes, I think like the non-violent thing is, you know, do you really intend harm to other people? I guess it's an invitation to think about, you know, what your words having power and words being meaningful, and you choose the correct ones. Your words can cut or heal, you know. You can bless or heal with your words, your hands, this kind of thing.
We got people over here.
Yeah. But just to clarify, this is a game of skill that we're playing here. This is this is like chess taken to the nth dimension. Dude, I died. I'm reincarnating with you. In general, I feel like I'm a lover, not a killer, not a hater, you know. But like, this weird world we're living in, you know, World War III, where the information war is just on, like Donkey Kong, and like you've got kids, you know, conscripted into this battle, that like at some point in our future we will have words for all this, and we will have a Geneva Convention for social media and for everything else. We don't have that. We're being attacked online, like everybody is. Everybody's losing their marbles over this stuff.
Well, because they're inadvertently causing a bunch of harm to each each other.
Exactly.
And it's like because of the collective waves that are encouraged. It's
Yeah,
not necessarily
it's kind of a reflection of
any
us
one
being-
person being like, you know, I decided to be an asshole all the time. It's
No,
like,
no, 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 no. It's like trauma,
It's
just
like-
waves
yeah.
of trauma playing itself out.
Maintain the area.
I find in that environment, you know, the World War III info environment we're in, cussing is kind of cool in the sense that it can be a shield too.
right.
You can use that energy and that language to like demarcate. This is my space, or that is. Dude, we won that.
The
That's
rebel attack
right.
won the day.
It is a way to
yeah. It's a tool.
like it's a tool, especially when you use it at the right moments. Like if you're
Yeah.
throwing the F-bomb or whatever too frequently, then it's unnerving and cheap. But if you're like it can be unnerving and cheap, but even when you're around people who normally don't do it, could be unnerving and cheap. But if you use it subtly at the right moments,
for
not
the proper emphasis.
saying it too loud and stuff like that, it can be. Yeah,
Like I could see Jesus being like, "Hey man, knock it the fuck off," to like make a point. yeah, yeah, right. Like that wouldn't it wouldn't be the same thing. Like,
yeah, I don't know. He did go around thrashing stuff in the temple, you know.
Right.
So that's violent. In the same type of sense, it's not like I'm just destroying the how you're not like destroying property, but you're disrupting the system. You're disrupting the status quo.
Yeah,
and that's kind of what how this subtle use of cussing. I classify that as cussing rather than cursing. Because you're not like aiming it at anyone in particular, you're just kind of expressing yourself with it.
Yeah. Well, and if we are one thing, and we are social beings, social chimpanzees, social monkeys, then, you know, it doesn't do you... I really kind of felt bad for the Mormons that I interacted with when they had to sort of leave their enclave, because they were very ill-prepared for a lot of things.
Yeah, it's like being homeschooled or something.
It's like being homeschooled, and no one's ever told you that people can be mean out here in these streets.
A, B, C?
I don't know. What do you like? What do you like?
Let's do C.
Okay.
Because it looks like there's a bunch of people running A, B.
Yeah, this is red, so we're taking their stuff. You know what? I'm finding plenty of people to shoot without even paying attention to the markers. They were they were on B. These guys are taking B. I love it. I'm going for C. C is contested.
To the objective.
We're going to kick him off of C if we take C here. I'm on C. I'm on the command post. But it's contested. There's someone here. We can't find them. There we go. We're capturing. We're capturing. I got a shield. Hey, that's nice equipment choice here. That guy's using an emotion.
Emoting.
Yeah, emoting. We can bring down the hurt on these other people too here. Okay. Do you think that there is a right use of violence?
For defense.
Exactly.
In the
Me
right,
too.
with the right type of preparation.
Yep, that's right. The right ethics, right? A code of honor around the violence kind of thing. I think that's where honor societies and code of honor comes from. It's like how do you use violence as a tool, and when it's necessary, but under what circumstances, under what principles is that? You know, so it's like it's kind of like if you're going to be a warrior of any kind, how do you deploy that force well? You know, like how do you make sure you're always winning that moral dimension?
Right, it's a sword of truth, bro.
Something like that.
Very good.
Alright, so we're good here.
So we got that one.
Grenade out!
You can move now.
Assault plan modified.
Yeah, we can.
New
Well,
command
yeah.
post selected.
Wanna
You
push
can
B?
Attack!
B, I love it. I'm on it. Let's do it.
Move on the
Yeah,
objective.
I think the cuss for me, the cussing koan, the figuring it out. It's like, oh, I just want to say, it's about what's the appropriate use of it. What's the appropriate use, and why do I feel compelled to use it in some situations, not in others, you know, and you know, what's the right way to handle people, my interactions with people who just think I'm the devil when I use the any word, you know, the darn word.
Right.
When I was serving as a Christian mystical priest in this order, the Order of Christ Sophia, there was a zero cussing policy. Like, you couldn't even darn, you couldn't dang, you couldn't, you know, and not even substitutions. So some people would, oh, see, B's off the table, we got Princess Leia, like, camping on it.
Grenade out!
We have to kill a hero on B to do B. Maybe we just go get A.
Yeah.
A is very populated. Maybe we gang up and kill Princess Leia. I'm liking that. I'm liking that move.
Alright.
Princess Leia's holding it down.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's kind of some trouble.
A lot of.
I need to die and get reincarnated.
Yeah, I just did that.
Is here. That should give us an edge.
They did it for me. Look, the universe fulfilled my need.
Yeah. I decided to die.
Fine, my need for reincarnation. Speedy reincarnation. Alright, we're taking out with Darth Maul here. I guess I gotta help him for a little bit because I'm in his universe. What's up, Ewok? Alright, Darth Maul is up on A. He's rolling on A. I guess I'll support him. There's a lot of people on A. By a lot, I mean all of them. They are spread out and they have got great tactics. Okay, so if you live in a tribal society, say feudal Japan or something like that, right? That's where the Bushido, the code of the warrior, comes from, and that's where the whole concept of a martial art or like a military art or like a body-based art of defense would come from. And
The body-based art of defense?
what does martial art mean? Is it military art or body art? I forget. I looked it up at one point and I thought, oh, that's an interesting distinction. I can't remember it. Clearly these guys are like respawning pretty close by over here. Okay, so we got A. We got A. We're keeping A. Okay, I'm trying to stay inside the boundary here because it's easy to run out. We are. The more people we get in here, the faster we cap. Oh god. We had to take this
Way
from
out in this corner.
Yeah. Anyway, I was a priest, and there was you couldn't go gosh darn, and so I basically trained myself to not cuss ever. Like I was good at it too. Like I got myself to zero curse language, and I stayed in there for years. Yeah, and then when that order dissolved, and I was sort of back out on my own, and I was tuning into the world.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah,
you're good.
keep
You're
going.
good. No. I was like kind of when I was like back out on my own,
Yeah.
tuning in back into the world. I remember like when I would hear people cuss like on podcasts or whatever, it would be painful. I'd be like, oh, but then you sort of get used to it, and then you're like, okay, these people don't mean, you know, really, they don't want bad things to happen by doing this. So anyway, I'm against kind of superstitious stuff too. I just like I don't know. I guess Sai Baba really has it, and it's like loving. Be loving. How can you, if it's loving, that's a good use of it. If it's not loving, you need to re-examine why you might want to, why is that person separate from you? You know, why are they not worthy of love? like your love or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And with that in mind, I'm pretty fucking loving.
With that in mind, you can't even.
I'm pretty I love people. I usually work like almost subconsciously for their good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
You're
it.
taking
With, like,
a nap in good vibes.
taking a nap in good vibes, setting up home base in good vibes. That's it. So it's like if I'm talking to someone, I'm like, fuck yeah. It's like hardly ever because I hate them or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
or I want to fuck with their inner world. I don't want to fuck with their inner world. It's fun to cuss to it sometimes.
New attack points
Most definitely. It's a useful form of language. Why?
It's adult. It's adult, right? It's adult. You don't do it around kids. And I don't have kids. And that's probably part of it too. I didn't raise any children that were my own, you know? I would definitely watch my language more if I had a little 6-year-old running around speaking back all the things I said to her or him.
Right.
I bet that's where part of it comes from. It's protection of children. Makes sense. Like, you know, it makes sense. Anyway, I'm out here in these streets with other adults.
Signal from command.
Yeah, for real. I hang out with adults all the time.
Kids are cool as
Bailey.
cool. I almost said kids
Yeah.
are cool as shit. They are cool as shit. But you can't
They're
tell if kids
also
are cool as shit.
annoying.
They can be. They take a lot of work.
They take a lot of energy.
Depends on the kid too.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Some kids are just like, it's a freaking awesome kid. Some
Yeah.
kids are like, that kid, if it got run over, would be just fine with me.
Just fine. Yeah. Exactly. You gotta be careful not to dwell on your favorites too much and compare them.
Because we're all gonna die! We're all gonna die! Well, I mean, you know, eventually.
Eventually. Not.
Dude, nobody's capping. I'm the only one capping. You guys come back here and cap with me. Someone come.
I was capping with you. Then I got bored of not having anyone to shoot.
I know. We're on some team with a bunch of lethal 13-year-olds.
Solo is here.
When do you get all the points?
Scruffy smuggler once and for all.
Well, you get those objective points for sticking out for capturing.
But we must make one last.
Nothing nicer than shooting a Wookiee in the face. Woo!
Yeah.
Take that, Wookiee.
I love how these guys jump. It's such a.
One last rebel command post stands between us and victory.
I also feel like
Take it.
we live in the most violent culture that the world has ever. Not the most violent culture, but the amount of deaths that the American like political thing is. We just really put a lot of people on the other side of the veil.
Yeah,
Man.
for real. But that's like, why do you think U.S. money is worth the damn?
Because it's the reserve currency for the world. Everybody uses it to settle their debts.
Yeah, but also.
Because the U.S. Navy protects all the sea lanes.
The U.S. Navy protects the sea lanes, and anytime someone, yeah, it's money backed by the end of a gun.
Yeah, 100%. You're 1,000% right about that. It's so think about that. Our society is based on this kind of excessive violence in the world, and that's just wild. It's just wild to contemplate it. It's like it used to mess me up in my 20s, my 30s. I was just like, how responsible am I for this? I'm like, dude, you're responsible to vote, but there's so much corruption in our system. It's like can you hold? It'd be insane to hold individuals responsible with all this. But however, it will be individuals that correct the problem. So yeah, we got to get the corruption out of our political system so we can stop these crazy wars and everything else. That was fun to send that one. Someone is up here trying to snipe our shit. Yeah, definitely behind us, definitely behind us.
I got it. But I'm about
Nice.
to die.
Dude, I can't see anything but I'm shooting at red marker, I'm shooting at radar signatures.
Right. We're flying by the instruments, boys.
Exactly. Visual flight range. VFR.
No survivors.
But just
Oh, that
gotta
was a
point out,
great.
we're winning this thing. Anyway, there's a taboo against competition as well.
We got Luke Skywalker here.
We do. We got Yoda. Yoda just handed us our cheese and crackers.
Both.
Yeah, I completely disagree with the prohibition against competition in our society. That to me always sounds like girls wanting to not compete with guys, and that's like it's like anytime someone's like, "Hey man, everybody be nice to each other, everybody sit down and play along." It just to me in my heart of hearts, it sounds like a bunch of ladies who are like, "No, we're gonna set a bunch of rules that don't include this violence or whatever."
Right, but it's not. Yeah, but it's also like it's bureaucracies do that. It's groups and like the speed at which they work together, and the
speed at which they work.
Similar. It's not just like a girl thing, I guess. You know?
No, maybe it's agreed. That's probably a super silly thing to say in our day and age with it's like half the people or whatever. Oh man, I'm in a crazy place. Okay, 5, 4. How many can I get this health return? 3, 2. Yeah, we are getting tortured by this Skywalker character. No, you know what? And you're right. It's not a girl thing. It's not even a woman thing. It's just some ladies I've been around.
Well, it might be that side of like the energy of how people like exchange, communicate those types of issues.
There is sometimes when I'm in conflict with people.
There are so many lightsabers around here. Shoot. Nothing happens.
Yeah. Agreed. We got 30 seconds. These
rebels must be defeated now, or this battle will be lost.
Nice. We almost got that guy. He got us both, but we almost got him. 20 seconds. Oh, dude. Let's do it. This is a fun map. I had a good time on this one.
Yeah.
I love playing games like this because it is a kind of competition. It is a kind of simulated violence. No one actually gets hurt, but it is like kind of an outlet for I don't know. Violence, war? I don't know what I'm saying.
Well, it's an outlet for competition. So
for competition, exactly, competition.
Yeah, and playing games
and to just crush your enemies. Like that's a great feeling, dude. Like why are we so allergic to that?
Right.
We're doing it all the time as a nation state. It's insane. It's like
it's important to feel like you're successful.
There you go.
And there are less and less avenues in our world now to feel successful.
Dude, you are nailing this 100%.
So.
I'm gonna peel off here for just a sec. Be right back.
Yeah. End of this match. Got some points. It's good. Did still suck. 43, 14, 43, and longest kill streak 17. What? I don't even remember that. Dude, what the heck? I've never had a Google Doc not save. Someone just told me they did something in a Google Doc and it didn't save.
That's an internet connectivity problem.
Yeah, I think that's not true. I don't really believe that.
That's like the dog ate my homework kind of shit?
Yeah, sounds like an excuse to me. I have never had that I will like in less than 3 seconds open a document, paste something into that document and close it. And it'll still catch it, We're not like I've never had a Google anything not save.
100%.
That's what's awesome. That's what's awesome about it. Ever since I've switched to the Google Suite.
Yeah.
instead of fucking with Microsoft and everything,
Oh, gosh,
I've
yeah.
never had
The rebels are
any
preparing an assault.
documents
Lost
just
data?
go
It's like,
lost data.
yeah, no more lost data. Exactly.
Fuck that.
It's just like no. All the data's there all the time.
Yep.
You're not fast enough to goof up your lack of save because
Yeah.
it saves it on like microsecond levels.
Take this position, we'll be forced to retreat.
That was based before it was Google Docs. It was a protocol called Wave by this Australian company, and Google bought that company Wave, and then their Google Docs like sort of really got wavy. They got like beefed up for the fastness with which you could collaborate inside of them. All right, I'm with you in 5. You know what it is, too? People say business is war. That's like a Japanese phrase. Business is war.
It's like
Yeah.
war over getting the resources.
It is
And
1000% that. It is-
surviving the fear of scarcity.
Surviving the fear of scarcity is a really good way to say it. Like, keep your fucking cool when the chips are down. You know how soldiers curse in warfare? Soldiers curse in warfare because they are trying to sublimate really intense emotions, right? Intense conflicts, intense feelings. It makes sense. And so, if you see a soldier who just comes back from, Vietnam and they cuss a little too much, it's like, hey man, or in the heat of battle they're cussing or whatever. It's like there's a. Oh, that's how this map works. We gotta get down here. Oh, I didn't even know how this worked. Yeah, okay, so we gotta grab that. They're on B. We gotta get that. Stop the B. Stop the steal on B. Stop the steal. Okay, so business is war. Have you ever seen? It's kind of the. What is it called? A cliche. It's the cliche of the. I'll find some scene in a movie, but it's like dart, 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 dart. When things are like really, really, really jacked up. It's like a. Anyway, fall back. I have fallen back all that I can take it works.
Like, you need to let them get
New
into this
data
room.
indicates the rebels will attack these positions.
Or kill them all.
You must defend them.
Or not. Oh yeah, I got that grenade out right in the middle.
Nice.
I don't think it killed anybody though. What the fuck?
I was reading this thing about the Toyota production system. It's like, when Toyotas became like the awesome cars in the 1970s, it was because of the very specific way that they manufactured those cars. It was the Toyota production system is thought of as an agile manufacturing platform, meaning that it's kind of like they can make cars better and faster and like always be continuously improving on those cars. That's like the whole situation. I'm punching Princess Leia in the face.
I heard it.
sounds like a wet slab of meat getting slapped.
Yeah. Steak slap.
God,
What the?
we are dying. We're getting pushed back.
Fell down a shaft.
Maintain the area.
Nice. Okay, they got B. They're winning on B. Gotta hold them there. I'm going right over to B here.
Move on the target area.
Ah, they're gonna get B. Okay, last one. This is a fun map. I love this map. Okay, so soldiers in war use cursing as a way of sublimating the trauma and the real crazy violence that they're going through. We actually have one more after this. And if business is war, the same kind of principle applies. Like, cursing at work can be a way of sublimating the tension that is hard, it is difficult to sublimate in traditional ways. And in a certain way, if you're the kind of business that doesn't really care if your people, oh, thanks, Luke Skywalker. If you're the kind of business that lets people have that outlet, you can sort of expect a wider range of performance from your people. Anyway, the Toyota Production System, TPS, they had headbands. They were manufacturing cars, and they had headbands that had a slogan on them in Japanese, and the slogan was more or less like, "We will slaughter Yamaha." Like, we will. It was not friendly. It was not nice. It was like, we're gonna fuck their shit up. Like, you know, like very, very, very clear, very intense. But it worked, right? They were kind of using the human instinct, a set of human software that's much older to, you know, make better cars, which is better profit, which is better, you know, better in a whole bunch of ways. So anyway, I think anyone who's like trying to tell you that they're gonna harness awesomeness from people and not include those factors is not telling you the truth.
Yeah. So you're saying,
yeah,
they had a slogan essentially that
they wore on their headbands. Headbands, dude, like as close to your brain as you can. Yeah, like workout bands, 80s workout bands, but they're on their heads and they're in a Japanese factory and they're like, we're gonna fucking slaughter those bitches! That every day, that was like their thing. It was like, it was not cute. It was not like, oh, politically correct, whatever. And it was effective. It was effective.
It's a way to sublimate, well, like frustrations about certain things. Yeah, well, I'm trying to, like, I guess in like, as I see cursing in, like, my environment, how people use it. Yeah, I think it's important not to use it to use cursing to show frustration in well, it depends on who you're talking to. To publicly show frustration to the tasks that are kind of in your wheelhouse to work on.
I see. Maybe. So you're
it's
like
okay
bitching.
To like, it's not public, like in front of. Yeah, it's okay to bitch sometimes, like on your team when stuff is hard. But it's not okay to bitch
publicly
about it.
That's bad customer service. That's just in a certain way. That's agreed. And if you're in a business, you don't want to turn Mormons away. So you don't want to you don't want to just be cussing in your advertising or whatever.
Right. It's not worth it.
Yeah, you don't want to do anything that's going to subtract from your customer base, but
bottom line.
Yeah. But it's so fun. It's a form of trust in a certain way too, in my view. It's like but if you cuss in front of someone, you're trusting them not to take it like, you're doing something wrong or
right.
You're a bad person.
It's like you're exchanging a deeper level of emotion.
It's an intimacy in a certain way. Yeah. It is.
And that's why I think that plays into, maybe it's not always bitching, but like how you use it in public. You need to make sure you're using it to convey emotion on a level that everyone should understand. You know? Okay.
It's like a shared, so there's like a shared agreement in that.
A shared agreement on what's the problem here, Or
what is the acceptable range of expression? I know, it's complex. It's complex. People are complex. We're complex creatures. We're there. That Yoda really let them move forward. I'm down. Dude, I got 7,000 points. Okay, nice one. I'm with you in 4, 3. You know what's nice about that Sati Sai Baba 5 human values? It's like, dude, if it promotes the values, whatever you're doing is so much better. It's like such a clear moral compass. I love it. I have read the Bible many times. I have had lots and lots of experience contemplating the Bible and its messages, and I believe in it, dude. I believe in the Christian message, and yet the 5 human values is so much better shorthand.
Right. Okay.
it's like it really is just like, whoa, like you can teach a 3-year-old that, where you can talk to people their whole life and they're like, hey man, what does this verse of the Bible mean? They're like, I'm still working on it, I don't know yet.
And I get too caught up with other people who are talking about it that are hypocrites. And
dude,
so
that's
I need
the worst.
to focus on something else.
The hypocrisy is the worst. Maybe that's the goal.
Yeah.
Just don't be a hypocrite. In cussing, don't be a hypocrite. I don't know how you don't be a hypocrite, but like,
I don't know how you be a. I don't know how. Like, Christianity hasn't figured out on a broad scale to keep people from being hypocrites.
I know it really hasn't. It really hasn't. I think that's because it's open to a lot of interpretation.
Well, even that's the thing. Even the people, everybody's gonna be a hypocrite sometimes. So you have to, and it's like, but there's like levels to how you wield hypocrisy around ideology. There's a difference between kind of being, like changing your mind over time. Like, yeah, I'm a hypocrite because I don't believe exactly what. Am I a hypocrite because I don't believe I changed my mind on some stuff that?
No, changing your mind is growing. That's not the same. That's not the same.
It's different.
Way different.
So, but some people will hold you accountable like that. You know?
That's because they're weak. That's because they're children. like anybody who has lived a little bit of life
they're
knows
playing the power game.
The environment changes. It is a different. The response should be proportional to the environment. Like the way you treat people many times is based on how everybody in your environment's treating each other. You know, that's really how it is. It's like your local laws. It's like whole countries go down because they're like kind of corrupt, you know? And what does that mean? It means that like everybody asks for a bribe to do anything that they would just normally do in a society that we live in. So you have the whole society like rigged by bribes, and then it's like, oh look, the society's corrupt. But I agree with you though about the Christianity really has a problem with that. That is a big deal, because there is nothing worse than hearing someone telling other people what to do and then they're not doing anything like that, you know? It's just like the bullshit breaks so much faith. I'm gonna be so interested to see what my kill events are in this one.
Oh yeah, I'm like over 20
hundreds.
On this
They are way the heck down that tunnel. Nothing solves your problem like a dead enemy soldier. It's all about just focus on one of them at a time. One at a time. They all fall individually.
Move on the target area.
30 kill streak.
That's insane, dude. I love it. If I was them, I'd be pissed at this map.
Yeah.
Hold the objective.
There's Princess Leia. There's Luke Skywalker. Nice. This guy's really good at Luke Skywalker.
Oh. Got him with that nade, boy! Right planted that nade. Right
he was
next to
almost
him.
dead. He's almost dead.
Got
They
him.
have to hold this for the longest time, and we are at 1 minute. They've had 7 minutes to hold this thing. I'm with you in 1. Oh my god.
Oh, I should have used my.
Bosk is here.
That's too bad. That was an amazing kill streak.
Totally.
The
That's good.
And those pulse grenades,
Yeah.
if you get him close to those heroes, I knocked out half his health with one grenade.
That is awesome. Dude, it's like last choice. Like it's gonna get cray around here. Thank you for the great game, gentlemen on the other side. That was nuts.
Yes.
That was super crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please don't be in last place.
That's your prayer? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh no! Dude, that sucks. What was the top score? Oh,
Dude,
yeah,
that guy beat you by a kill.
Totally. I love it. I love it. Dude, that was a 184 to 186 upgrade for my enforcer class there. I'm at 186 on enforcer. Okay, death events adds up. I can't do this math in my head. 14. 248. Something like.
182.
God. I had a 39 kill streak. What'd you get on kill streaks?
42.
The answer to life, the universe, and everything, according to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, is 42.
42.
Dude, that's awesome. That is really... That was a fun map. That was a fun... That was super fun. Oh my god. Nothing like automatic... That was just like fish in a barrel for like 8 minutes.
That one was... And with that enforcer, you get like unlimited cooldown for... You don't have to worry about cooldown when you use that. I was just kind of getting in sync with using it towards the end.
So here's what you want to do. When you're in, you can spend your points on your enforcer class, and so you can figure out what there's like extra cards you can get that'll affect your strategy. Like if you want your longer cooldowns or shorter cooldowns or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, I can unlock some small gain of health for each enemy defeated. You're able to keep your mid ability.
A little bit of health for every enemy defeated in that would have been an infinite. You would have never died in that. You're killing like 3 people a minute.
But you have that hardening thing too, so you can heal.
Yeah.
You just have to catch it soon enough and get out of there. Dealing damage temporarily mark, easy retaliation. I want this one.
Catch it and get out of there. It's a good strategy. Oh, I love this one. This is fun. Are we defending? No, we're attacking on this one.
Thought it could hide on Hoth, but
Fun.
no one can
What do you like?
escape the
C?
Empire's reach.
B? What did we do last time?
We went
Go-
C.
We go C. Contact with the enemy. Here it
Capture
is.
a command post so that we can advance.
I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that I suspect that there is something holy in elevating the principles of conflict in humans to something else. You know, elevating it to something else. Like you and I are not harming anybody when we're doing this, but we're somehow elevating our more basic impulses here. But it's also an impulse to be in a group, it's an impulse to coordinate, it's an impulse to... There's a lot. I'm gonna crack the code. I'm gonna figure it out.
Sweet. Let me know.
You'll probably be the first one to hear about it.
Hell yeah. We're trying to crack a lot of codes out here.
Yeah.
I was like right on it, but... Oh, I guess I should shoot guys closer.
Nice.
To victory! Follow me!
Oh, why did I leave the shield?
It's like a metaphor for a lot of things. All right. Mind Yours
Hammer,
2020.
hammer.
Let's get back in the fight, guys. Get on A, get on A. You guys are right outside the radius. Dorcas is... Oh, wait, I'm a cool trooper now. I don't have a shield. You'll have to do better than that. Oh man, see, I got super cooldown somehow. It screws up my timing.
The rebel Han Solo has been seen. Watch out. The first phase of my attack plan was a success. Very good.
That was awesome. Did we capture on C? Was it us?
That was
What is it us who broke it?
Must. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
The situation has
Wanna go
changed.
to B?
That was-
Assault
B, let's do it.
command
B, love it.
at once.
Let's go B. We kind of had to take both of these last time.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't let us just do one.
Let's go up around the back.
I'm with you. I found a bunch of people in this little valley I have to address. I guess I'm actually shooting into A is what I'm doing. Okay, I'm with you on B, I'm with you on B. That's a big bomb. This is so much fun. I swear to God, sometimes I'm shooting and you're shooting the same person, and like
Yeah.
I forget, I think it's me shooting him, so I'm like misinterpreting my cooldown. It's like, but it's all that is such good. Dude, we just dropped a team of 3 right there. That was fun. This is fun.
Your way, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Dude, it's a cool. I was explaining a cool experience. Like I'm like, shit,
Yeah.
I'm killing this person.
I know,
my gun's
you
not
were
even
telling
firing.
me that. You were telling me that, but then I think I was stepping in front of you.
Oh no, wait! This is not a criticism. This is a it's like I was like, dude, my gun's magic. I'm like, no, that's Peter.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, we gotta stay on B. We gotta stay on B. No one's on
we're
B.
not done yet.
We're not done at
Wait,
all. Everybody ran away. Here they come. Here they come. They flanked us.
Harden.
What I love about the Death Trooper is it activates its powers very quickly. Like you're not waiting around for something to reheat a lot of the times with this thing. Like I just dropped all 3 bonuses and it wasn't a problem. It wasn't like
Right, I'm about to get it back.
Second assault phase complete.
yeah. Well,
Oh,
also
hey, man.
sometimes when you activate some things, it doesn't. It slows you down. It's like such a powerful activation that it wants to give you like a 1
Right.
second, 2 second
It takes
beat
like
where
a minute to just
yeah, where you're
just
totally
get going.
vulnerable. Like
Don't
you're like
give them a moment's respite.
that Merlot trooper does that. When you activate that combat rush for like 2 seconds, he's useless. It's always fun to just run up and shoot someone in the face. Punch him in the face, I should say. Ah, we got a Wookiee out here amongst
Emperor
us.
is now personally overseeing the battle.
You can always tell the humans from the bots because the humans are way more cowardly. You start shooting a human and they'll run away, a bot will just face you down. Like, oh yeah?
Yeah.
Who's gonna run out of bullets first,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
Exactly. We're capping B. Yeah, The Death Trooper's got the best cooldown timings, just in the best recharge timings. Just it just fits together. It's really well designed. You can always tell the people too because they're always crouching somewhere. I noticed the robots don't crouch a lot.
Really? Robots can just move pretty well.
Yeah, they do. They're very fluid.
Like they can jump around.
Yeah, they jump around. Yeah, totally. They also have there's also a standard for their name, like a template. You can tell them by their names. I'm fighting them off on two sides over here on B. Are you guys capturing A? You better be. Nice. Because we're basically doing it twice. I'm with you in 3, 5, 4, 3. You're in the right place, dude.
Luke Skywalker is here. Vader should be informed.
This is a fun map. Also, the sound of your gun through your ear sound, it throws me off.
Yeah.
like I hear your gun firing, I'm like, I'm firing. No, I'm not. You're firing. I love it. It's a good
Enforcer
feeling.
level 16, baby.
16. That's awesome. You should get like a pink cake for that, man.
A what?
Like a pink cake. Like it's like a sweet 16. You know?
Sweet 16.
One more command
My
post to secure,
quinceañera?
and we will have
Yeah, it's like your death quinceanera.
do it.
Death Trooper quinceanera.
Beat the game and we actually celebrate that in this movie.
Beat the game. Beat the
It's
game.
not just something your mom makes fun of you about.
That's cool. Yeah. So honorable behavior in your society, you know, is the kind of behavior that probably promotes the strength of the society, right? Like where does honor come from? Like where does what's honorable, what's dishonorable? The moral code.
Well, it's like story for how to be a hero.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
The template.
Vader here.
yeah,
Victory will
there's no
surely be
heroes.
ours.
Do you notice that there's no heroes in the news today?
Begin.
Not
They're
the
like-
news for
the-
sure.
Yeah,
there's a
but
lot
like
in the
take
movies.
Yeah, true. They take the shooting. They're blasting those cops. Who I don't even. I haven't spent any time like.
Well, there's an
Whoa.
investigation. There's an investigation that needs to happen before they really figure out what's gonna, you know, because the facts are a little unclear, right? But it does sound like it.
None of the facts add up. Like how
Breaking
do people
Points.
get-
Breaking Points was covering it this week, and they were basically saying there was a giant ass delay from when the shooter got into the room to when they took him out of the room, and the sad part was they thought that those kids might have been in there with them alive for a while or something, you know. That's just the most horrible. It's terrible. It's all things terrible. Dude, I just walked into a turret gun. Love it. You know, I think I'm gonna hang back just a touch and clean house a little more. This is so many. I'm with you in one. Where's the A? Captain. We got a cap. What's a cap show us?
Has been sighted.
God, he shot me in the face with his crossbows. Good shot. Of course, I did make it easy for him. Dude. I saw you found him. He was totally. Dude, I whacked him in his butt.
Get out, bruh.
Yeah, what were you gonna say about the cops and the
Oh, it just like
School
well,
thing?
there's like who's well, I don't know. I shouldn't talk about that because I didn't even read anything or watch anything.
Right,
I
but what's the
just saw some
scuttlebutt that you were
headlines.
reacting to? You were reacting to some headlines.
I was reacting to the like there. Where's the opportunity for people to stand up in the narrative?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, right.
There's
A fair narrative.
empowerment. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
a court of law is the ultimate one of those, right? I mean, but it's
But
they're so
that's
slow.
court of laws don't have heroes. They have
That's
people
true.
who it's groups of people, but it's
Groups of people have heroes.
What do you call that type of government? It's like
Tribal.
it's similar to tribal. It's fuck. You're just talking. It's deliberative governance, which
Okay.
is like people coming together and talking about stuff, which is different
Like
than,
deliberating.
than
Like a warlord.
I don't know. Maybe oh god.
Now you were onto something there. I was throwing you off. Sorry. Fuzz bucket on the left. Little Ewok out here in these streets. Dude, we did that. We earned that one. That one was real. That was rock solid in the Lord right there. Yeah. Well, it's okay. Yeah. The violence with the shooting thing. It's like
Yes, it wasn't last. It was third. Dude, that another guy beat you by 1 kill. What
was
the
like 1
hell?
kill?
Yeah, you
That's
both
cool.
had like 39k.
Oh wow, that's cool. That means we had good partnership on our team. We're like
Yeah.
very much close in there. I had 100. I would say I had 100 death events, and I died 6 times. 26 kill streak.
70 what?
I got number 1 in objective score. That means I was on base more than any other one person. That's objective.
How do you see that?
Okay, so go to your personal
objective
there.
score placement 2 of 4.
Objective
So, yeah,
score
both
placement.
of us were.
Yep, you're in the bottom half of the awesomeness.
Scoreboard placement 3 of 4.
All of these
Combat
society.
placement.
The thing that Crystal and Saga were talking about on Breaking Points, which I thought they totally got right, was all of these societal ills, like a mass shooting from a 18-year-old who hasn't even started their life yet, hasn't even seen the world yet, that person being so discouraged when they could potentially be at the peak of their, their at least their sexual reproduction, whatever, peaks at that age.
They're getting close
Yeah.
to their fitness.
It's a society.
Pinnacle.
It shows just the breakdown in society, the isolation, the mental health issues. It's one big cauldron of garbage that, I guess that's the stuff I try to pray for in our society. The cauldron of other people's garbage, which is also a part of my garbage because they're a part of me because we're all the same goddamn thing at one level.
Well, though, yeah. Oh,
Catching myself.
Yeah.
We're
So
all
how-
one. Go ahead. What?
Do you see on here, like, you've got Rocket Trooper, and it's like 17 cards. Well, it's not showing it anymore.
Oh. Look at my shoulder. I got my shoulder glowing here. I figured out a cool glow spot for my shoulder.
Comscan has
Oh, we never get to play this map.
I like this one. What was the
Stand your ground
strategy?
and don't let them
We just get
Oh, this
lose
is
this one.
defend.
Yeah, this is defend, but it's 3 areas, so it's like do your best.
And it's like really far away.
I think C is up. C is up high. I think I'll go up to C.
They'll be able to continue the advance. We must not
I don't
give
know. I like this. I like this terrain, but I do not know the strategy for this. Up, but it's hot. Dude, I laid a grenade and I like popped it later. Okay. Oh, they're taking C. Okay, we're getting up here. C. All right. C has a. Okay, so C is
Oh
on the
my
ground,
goodness.
but it has a.
I got lost.
It has a balcony. C has a balcony. Maybe you can get up high. They're just gonna haul C. I'm gonna go try to stop them. Yeah, they're just milking C. Huh. Okay, Death Trooper on the prowl. C is the only place they're capping. Looks like Jax Gamer might be aware of the situation over here.
Oh, there's a Wookiee down
I'm shooting at logs because they look like Ewoks. Okay, so we did not crack that nut.
The clanker sure came on strong today.
The clanker sure came on strong today. I guess that's what we're
orders.
calling them. Clankers. Alright, so what's this?
Hell?
It's a single point, which is nice. There's this point here. Is it just one? That's kind of cool. Yeah,
Our defenses must shift to properly face the rebel attackers.
Oh, it's A and B. So B is like a tunnel here. Okay, we're on B. Someone's got to be on A.
We got people coming from A to B.
Oh, they're on A, so maybe that's the signal to go get them.
No, I'm over here at A. They're
A?
coming
Okay.
to A. They're not here yet.
Okay. I was on B for a sec there. I got contact with the enemy
What?
here.
I got sharp shot. That's Shaq.
Yeah. Sharp shot. I was sharpening shots. They're sharpening my shots. The A is trashed. It will take an act of Congress to get them off of A.
An act of Congress. Oh my.
You're on A. Nice.
I landed on
2-1,
you
okay.
right before you died.
Never died. Oh dang! Tell me. Say I'm on. I say I'm on you in 3, 2, 1, or with you, or whatever. And then that way I can, because I was being reckless. That was like good luck. Oh, dude, that person just got
Boy.
whacked. We just watched an execution.
Yep.
We have been pushed back, but the battle is not yet
All right.
over.
You just died
Await
again?
new orders.
I just died again, but that's okay. I was getting a reincarnate as a death trooper. I'm good. Yeah, I was running at the Wookiee with like swinging my gun wildly. I was asking for it.
Yeah.
I was earning that death. Okay, I'm gonna stand on top of this thing, I guess.
The rebels will attack these command posts next. Defend them.
I'm on A. Are you okay? You're out there in those streets. I can see you.
Yeah, I'm out here at the bottom. They're all coming.
Maintain the area.
Oh.
There's no one back here with me.
Alright,
Here they come. Here they come.
4, 3, 2.
Hold the objective.
Just assassinated a Wookiee. Nice, nice. Okay, cool. I heard your call out. That was great.
Maintain the area.
This gun is so powerful.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It heats up quick.
I see.
But yeah, that's just.
It's I don't know. It seems like it's got just really good range.
Why are they running away?
Oh, they got B. They got B. That's why. B is undefended. Are we gonna move on B? Nah, these guys will just take A the second we leave here. Come on, everybody. This is where we're making our stand. Lando Calrissian's out here. I like Lando Calrissian from the movies, but now he's my enemy. Yeah, they give two shits about A. Why is it that they would give two shits rather than one? It seems like, you know, if someone said you can pay me, but you must pay me in two shits, you actually have to go take a dump once, then wait until you do it again. That could be a long time. That's not a small amount of. It's not a small amount of payment. Okay, we got 17 seconds to get out of here. I'm just shooting this. We gotta go this way.
If we can hold this last position, we can still
5,
win the day. Don't
4,
give in to those
3,
rebel vermin.
2, 1. Ah! It just died.
Yeah, me too.
Should have spent my last few minutes trying to lower their numbers.
Yeah,
Antagonize them. Ah!
What I'm trying to do.
Okay,
But...
take a few of them with you. I was trying to get out. I was like, ah. Alright, so this is A, and it's the last one. It's in this bunker. They have to get in the door. Here they come. And El Calrissian dies the fast death.
For the objective.
Dude, when I hear
Got
statistics,
lower.
when I hear statistics like we're you know, all these people dying from like fentanyl overdoses and drug overdoses, and
Oh, yeah.
all these deaths of despair, I feel like I want to start fighting for my fellow humans. Like I wanna. It's like we're in a war and the humans are losing. Like whatever this force is, we're at war with. And I think a lot of bets are off when we're talking about.
Pardon, bro.
Is it possible to keep civility even while we're in the midst of a cultural war? I don't know. I just don't know. I have no idea where the enemy is.
Yeah, me too. I've been like getting hit.
Are they above us? Are they below us? Are they in here? Are they not in here? Are they stacking up on us? Should we move someplace else? Okay, they're definitely contesting. So they're contesting, that means they're up above us. They might just be up above us.
Rebel leader on site.
What if the price?
Defend the objective.
That's the special power of the Ewok. Ah, they got us. Trying to take that A. Alright, I think I can. I'm gonna reincarnate here on Jack's gamer. Oh.
4, 2, 1. Oh, Jack died.
We need to get back in there.
I'm on you again. Got him.
Defend the objective.
Ah,
They got it. They got A. We gotta get in there. They got A. Oh, we're not in there. We need to be in there.
I'm in there.
You're in there. You're totally in there, dude. I'm with you in 2, 1, and we're down.
I got whacked.
Oh, dude, they just
Yoda jumped in.
I died before I even took a breath.
Damn.
I was literally not able to get a single shot off, and it was already done. Dude, they got us. They got us. Yoda, you little dork. All right, we gotta get it. We gotta get on A, or we're gonna lose. And we've only got. We gotta get on A. Get on A. Get on A. Somebody put their foot on the base. Nice.
Oh, got Han Solo.
Nice. That looked like, was that Han or Lando Calrissian? His buddy.
It told me it was Han.
Oh, that's cool.
There's a Wookiee. fighting with the rebels.
That was, he was wearing like a cloak, like Landau. That was another example of me thinking your gun was mine. I'm just like in some weird cooldown. I'm like, you're not shooting at all. I love it. You're gonna have to come take it from us, you dorks, and you're not that good at this. It's on them to come take it from us. That's kind of an advantage in this case, because we are thick in here. Thick as thieves.
Come and get it.
Come and get it, you dorks.
And this is the only one we have to defend.
Yeah, that's it.
They're
3 more minutes of this, but they've got like almost 85%. They got 85% on this thing though, so that's not good. There they are.
Uh-oh. Took some damage.
Yeah, that's that will-o-wisp. That is the Ewok power. The Ewok as a hero. That's his power. The little will-o-wisp things. Oh shit! Too bad it doesn't hurt us through this awesome metal floor. 2 minutes left. Cats and kittens.
Yup.
They're getting pissed down there. I can feel it. They're getting pissed. This ain't gonna change unless they change it.
Nope. We're just over here, dude. Capturing our defending. Contesting command post.
That's what's happening. Bunch of contesting. We just hold this and we're good. See, this is where they need coordination. Like, if they could coordinate and rally, they could come get us, but they can't. Like, it doesn't... They like, if they were talking in their ears with each other like we're talking, they could like make a move. They like to come
Alright.
Dude, someone got out the heavy. Someone got out the heavy class. They're just shooting in this corner. This is awesome. This is nice. We are owning this.
Princess Organa is here.
Princess Organa is here. She is not a good attack fighter. She's a defense fighter, so we're not going to have any problem with Princess Organa. Yeah, we just destroy that shield, and she's over there. She's trying to give them a base up here while they're trying to. But she's weak. She's down. Oh Jesus, she's gone. She's gone. Her shit's gone.
Defend the objective.
Okay, where are they? Where are they? I don't see them. They're not here.
Running out for the rebels. Just hold for a little longer.
They rolled us up, and now they are not. They did not turn these tables. Oh, will-o-wisps! Oh, what a big problem!
Oh no!
Someone release glowing insects. My 3, 2, 1. Oh! Now it's our turn. Now we have to get rid of them.
Oh, we have to get rid of them one more time.
We gotta clean them out. We gotta clean them out for one brief second. Damn. Okay.
Do we have to clean them out below us?
Yeah, below us. That's exactly what we gotta do. We gotta clean them out below us.
Oh no.
But we also gotta hold. We gotta hold. But we have to clean them out.
Jumping down here was a bad idea. I jumped on top of 3 guys. Alright, on you. 4, 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Nice. Alright, so what are we gonna do about all this? I guess they have to try to get us too. It's kinda like chess. Alright, nothing solves your problem like a dead enemy soldier. We just kind of come over the edge a little bit and start killing them. That's the strategy. And when they start to, and then we gotta keep, okay, we keep them off the horizontal level. And the moment we have them off the horizontal level, we have the advantage because we're shooting down on them. It's like they are the barrel of fish that we are shooting into.
Yeah, we gotta get out here on the corners.
Yeah, we can just kind of slowly come out and we can kind of take our time. Nah, but you gotta get rid of all of them before they can reincarnate, is the thing. There's like pipe music from like Ewok pipe music, like little...
Alright, well, I'm just gonna start coming down here.
Love it. Okay, they're coming on the second level. Oh, well,
I chose the wrong one. Mess around
Yeah,
the side. On you, 5.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
They got a reincarnated Wookiee right on top of that Ewok. That was Ewok. That Ewok was a Trojan horse to get those Wookiees involved. All right. They're on our. Okay. All right. I'm jumping down. I don't know why. I got a few of them. They're really weak. There's only like 2 of them down there.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm with you. Oh, you're down there too. Jesus, you followed me.
I just got 3 of them.
Okay, I'm with you at 1. Oh, damn.
I already hardened.
Okay, we gotta clean off the upper level here for a sec. That was good. That was a good mission.
On you in 2.
Nice.
1. Whoa. Excellent. Oh. Wow.
That was a human all the way. Only a human would do something crazy like that. Crazy and brave. Weird. That was completely illogical. Alright. We're gonna get him at the corners here a little bit. Just clean out some corners. And then once we clean out the corners, we gotta go down there. I think that's the strategy. We clean out, we just kind of get the opportunities, the ones we can get opportunistic with. And then at some point, we gotta drop it like it's hot.
We have reports of Luke Skywalker having joined the battle.
Oh, they got a Yoda down there. Or that's Luke Skywalker. Okay, horizontal defense. Gotta clean out the horizontal.
Lord Vader is here. Redouble your efforts.
We got a Chewbacca and we got an Ewok up here.
Crazy.
Shut
How do you
that.
clear these motherfuckers out?
I don't know. Okay, I'm down.
You're
I went down. Oh, sorry. I went vertical. I was attacking the vertical. I'm gonna come back. I died quick. There's a lot of them down there. I'm with you in 5.
Never.
4, 3. I wonder if there's like an armament we could use up here. Like some kind of cool grenade or bomb. Okay, they're in the corner. We gotta clean the corners. Horizontals trashed.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Sounds like my gun did not work.
He'll hunt down the rebels for us.
Yeah.
Might be more ahead.
Okay. Okay, is this a good time to do it? It might be. No! It's a terrible time. They're strong down here.
Defend the objective.
Okay, they got Luke Skywalker down here. That's gonna be the problem. You know what we do? We just pull out to the edges. I think we pull out a little bit more to the edges. I just thinned him out.
Luke Skywalker got
He's I'm down here below. I'm down below, and I'm shooting Luke Skywalker in the ass.
Alright, on you.
Okay.
You're gonna have to be my last one. Probably getting close to time.
No problem. Dude, I have 8,000 battle points. Okay, but we can't lose the middle. We can't lose the middle. They're gonna get. We don't want to lose the middle. I think we're gonna die here. Yeah, they got it. They got it. Mother of junkers. Damn.
Damn.
Damn. But still,
was-
great timing. Great
yeah.
timing for the ending. I love it. Dude,
Good.
that was
Your
fun.
lack of resolve has doomed.
Dude, that was so fun. Everybody online, thanks for joining in. Have a wonderful
Yes.
evening wherever you are, and do cool stuff this weekend. Any words of wisdom?
Any words of wisdom? I got first because you exited the game.
Oh, that is awesome! I didn't even see what it was. That's awesome. Dude, we'll see you next time, everybody.
Yeah, see you next time.